Well done for sticking with me this far. So going on from bar 72, it's really a question of the whole thing happening again. The different people get different content and different melodies. So at bar 72, the second oboe has what the first oboe did, and the tune is now in the dominant, etc. So that's down a fourth from where it was originally. And the violin melody, which originally was in this key, this rather plaintive, expressive idea, this time the first oboe has that at bar 72. And the wonderful thing about giving that to a wind instrument is that, as opposed to a stringed instrument, is it's expressive in a slightly different way. So then he works out, he has an 8-bar interlude there, and then we get the second main set of choral entries, and this is really there's again a sense of finality about the fact that it works this time from the bottom upwards for a while. So at bar 81, all the bass instruments and the bass singers come in with the main tune in the root key of B minor, starting on a B. And once again, the parts work in pairs. So the basses come in at 81, then the tenors at 83, then there's a little extra couple of bars, altos come in at 88, and then the first sopranos at bar 90. And these are each time doubled by various instruments, mostly strings, doubling the vocal parts and the wind instruments, weaving their own lovely lines over the top. Again, there's a long delay before the final fifth entry comes in, and this time it's the job of the second sopranos to kind of complete the picture at bar 97. They come in, by here the harmony's gone all over the place, and in fact they come in the starting on the subdominant, which is the kind of third most important key. So you've got the tonic key, the root key, and that's the first one, then the dominant key, which is the fifth, and then this is the subdominant. So that starts on an E. Nice and low there for the second sopranos. And that's doubled by the second oboes as well. So that, again, that really completes the picture. We've now got all 5 parts going in. Once again, we've got this little interlude at bar 112 this time. This time the altos start that section, which was previously the tenors, and then it really works itself to a conclusion. You'll notice that he doesn't really mark any dynamic markings for this whole section, and you'll notice that different performances take their own approaches to how they choose to interpret this. Some people take it fairly straightforwardly, have the whole thing in a kind of mezzo forte. My view is to kind of let the music do its own thing, but just to help a little way. You'll notice that there's slightly things going on according to the size of the performing group. In the recording that you're listening to, it's a reasonably big choir, not quite as big as ours, and they'll sort of emphasize the natural contours of the music, which is what we're trying to do without doing anything artificial at all. So this ends this wonderful kind of 10-minute opening piece with this final section, and that's just the opening of the 3-part of the first moving. So you get the text Kyrie eleison, Lord have mercy, Christe eleison, Christ have mercy, and then the third one is Kyrie eleison again. And Bach sets that with 3 different movements in this piece. So he's really taking his time to set each line of text to kind of show how, again, what a big scale work this is. So I hope you enjoyed these little videos. I'll try and move on, cover a little bit more next time, look at the other solo movements and move into the Gloria. And we can see how Bach chooses to set those. Do feel free to have a sing along if you like to these recordings. If you want to listen to the whole recording, you can go to the link on YouTube, which is in the rehearsal pages and the videos, the recording section of the Waverley Singers website. Anyway, I hope you've all enjoyed that. Have a little sing along if you enjoy doing that. Put your headphones on, then nobody will know. Okay, see you next week.